know that feeling when life seems to pile on everything at once? Deadlines are looming, your phone won't stop buzzing, and sleep feels like a luxury you just can't afford. You tell yourself, "It's fine, I'll push through." But then, days turn into weeks, and suddenly your body starts betraying you. Your energy's gone, you're gaining weight for no reason, and even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Sound familiar? What if I told you that this isn't just stress? It's your body's internal alarm system stuck on overdrive, thanks to a hormone called cortisol? It's the quiet driver behind so many of the symptoms we shrug off as just life. Today we're diving into the hidden world of cortisol, how it takes over your body, the warning signs it's out of control, and the powerful ways you can fight back to reclaim your health. If you've ever felt like stress is running your life, this is the wake-up call you've been waiting for. Let's get started. Cortisol is often referred to as the stress hormone, but its role in the body goes far beyond just responding to stress. It is produced by the adrenal glands, which are small, triangular-shaped glands located on top of your kidneys. Cortisol is essential for a variety of functions, including regulating your metabolism, controlling blood sugar levels, reducing inflammation, and managing your sleep-wake cycle. But cortisol's most prominent role is in the body's response to stress. When you face a stressful situation, whether it's physical stress like injury or psychological stress like an upcoming exam or work deadline, your brain signals the adrenal glands to release cortisol into the bloodstream. This prompts what we call the fight-or-flight response, which prepares your body to face or flee from the threat. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, and your mind sharpens, all part of cortisol's effects. While this response is incredibly useful in short bursts, problems arise when cortisol levels remain elevated for prolonged periods. When cortisol remains elevated beyond its natural fluctuations, it can lead to a range of symptoms. This condition, known as hypercortisolism, can have both physical and emotional effects. Physical symptoms. Weight gain. High cortisol levels often lead to the accumulation of fat, especially around the abdominal area. This is because cortisol promotes the storage of fat and increases appetite. Sleep disturbances. Elevated cortisol can interfere with your sleep cycle, making it difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep throughout the night. Weakened immune system. Long-term stress and high cortisol levels can suppress the immune system, making you more susceptible to infections. Digestive issues. Cortisol can also affect the gastrointestinal system, potentially causing bloating, indigestion, or even conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Emotional and cognitive symptoms. Anxiety and depression. Constantly elevated cortisol levels are closely linked to anxiety and depression. High cortisol levels can alter brain chemistry, affecting mood regulation. Memory problems. Chronic stress can lead to cognitive impairment, particularly affecting short-term memory and the ability to concentrate. Irritability and mood swings. Cortisol can influence your emotions, making you more prone to irritability and mood swings. These symptoms, when left unchecked, can severely impact both your physical health and your mental well-being. Now let's take a closer look at the effects of long-term exposure to elevated cortisol. When cortisol levels remain elevated for long periods, the effects on the body can be profound. Cardiovascular issues. Chronic stress is linked to high blood pressure, increased heart rate, and a greater risk of heart disease. Elevated cortisol can cause blood vessels to constrict, which raises blood pressure and puts additional strain on the heart. Muscle and bone health. Cortisol can break down muscle tissue over time, leading to muscle weakness and loss of muscle mass. Additionally, prolonged high cortisol levels can decrease bone density, leading to a higher risk of osteoporosis. Hormonal imbalance. Because cortisol is involved in regulating many bodily functions, an imbalance in cortisol can disrupt other hormones, such as thyroid hormones and insulin. This can lead to problems such as weight gain, fatigue, and metabolic disorders. Mental health concerns. Over time, elevated cortisol can contribute to chronic anxiety, depression, and other mood disorders. It may also increase the risk of developing post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. So what can we do to manage cortisol levels and reduce its impact on our health? Here are some practical strategies. Regular physical activity. Exercise is one of the most effective ways to reduce cortisol. Physical activity helps regulate hormone levels, promote endorphin release, and reduce stress. Both aerobic exercises and strength training have been shown to lower cortisol over time. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness practices, including meditation and deep breathing exercises, can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, counteracting the stress response. Even short sessions of mindfulness can reduce cortisol levels and promote a sense of calm. Adequate sleep. Sleep is crucial for hormone regulation. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to allow your body to restore and reset cortisol levels. Developing a regular sleep routine and creating a calming environment can significantly improve sleep quality. Balanced diet. Eating a well-balanced diet rich in nutrients can support overall health and help regulate cortisol. Foods rich in vitamin C, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids are particularly helpful in combating stress. Avoid excessive caffeine and alcohol, as they can elevate cortisol. Social support. Strong relationships and social connections act as buffers against stress. Spending time with family, friends, or a supportive community can help reduce the emotional impact of stress and lower cortisol levels. Time management. Learning to manage stress through proper time management can prevent the overwhelming feeling of being constantly under pressure. Break tasks into smaller steps, set realistic goals, and take regular breaks to avoid burnout. Professional help. If stress and cortisol levels are severely impacting your health, consider seeking professional help. Therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can help you develop coping strategies for managing stress. Cortisol plays a vital role in our body's stress response, but when levels remain elevated for prolonged periods, it can wreak havoc on our physical and mental health. The good news is that by understanding the symptoms, effects, and prevention strategies, we can take proactive steps to manage stress and keep cortisol levels in check. Remember, stress is a natural part of life, but how we respond to it can make all the difference. By incorporating healthy habits into our daily routines, we can protect our bodies and minds from the long-term impact of chronic stress. Thank you for joining us today. Take care of yourself, stay mindful, and remember, stress management is a key to a healthy, balanced life. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with others who may benefit from it. Stay tuned for more insights into health and well-being in our upcoming episodes. Until next time, take a deep breath, relax, and stay stress-free.